Welcome to MagicGatheringStrat. I am Dan and I'll tell you about my little friends. There are a couple of little guys here called Slivers and they are super popular. You guys love them. They're coming back in M14. And you know what? There is a new muscle sliver called Predatory Sliver. He is exactly like Muscle Sliver, but he grants only the slivers you control +1/+1. So and he's common. So slivers can now play 12 lords, and that will make slivers a really good deck in Pauper. So actually I think slivers will have a resurgence when M14 hits, and M14 will hit in July. So it's time to start practicing playing slivers. This is the list I'm playing. It placed in some daily event in 2012. I can't remember who played it. I didn't make any notes of it, and I kept the deck doing nothing for a long time. But then slivers was requested on the channel, so let's see if we have any friends here who wants to play some Pauper. Today we're playing as Shin101. Hi Shin, thank you for doing this. And he's playing Blue-Black Trinket Control, a deck you may have heard of. Slivers definitely want to play first. And Slivers definitely want some slivers. Okay, we could go for this, but if he has an edict effect, we can't really get out. We have to go down to one. Oh, okay, I'm gonna keep this because I have two playable slivers. I think he still doesn't know what I'm playing. Okay, virulent or plated. Why choose when you can do both? Or should you do... It's better to play them and then play muscle to get the most damage on the field. With the plated sliver, you also become safe from Fume Spitter and safe from Tragic Slip. It's all about the Crypt Rats here. If Trinket Control can Crypt Rat, slivers have no chance. Resolved Crypt Rat is game. If I can't beat him down fast enough, but this looks like a pretty quick beatdown. Especially if he kept a one-liner. He might have an accurate... No. So now I'm gonna play the Muscle Sliver first, so get them out of Fume Spitter plus Tragic Slip range. And then I'm gonna play Rancor. Not sure on which I should play Rancor. Slivers have been around in the background of Pauper all the time, and they get the occasional 4-0, but then people forget about them. But now slivers will be back. And I think Predatory Sliver can actually do more to change Pauper than Cyclops did. But don't call me on that in 2 months' time. It is a possibility, that's all I'm saying. Go slivers! He's thinking. I think he has a Tragic Slip. In which case, of course, it will do 13-13, so... That's not... Forgot what I said about Fume Spitter plus Tragic Slip before. Fume Spitter plus Tragic Slip, that takes care of not only of Ulamog's Crusher, but of Ulamog himself. And I have emptied my hand. So the chance that he can stabilize here is quite big. But if I draw another muscle sliver, I'm fairly... Ah, that's what he's thinking about. So maybe now he'll spit somebody and then block. Probably the plated sliver then. No, he's going for the virulent sliver. Yeah, that's fairly nice. And the virulent sliver has died. And we gave him a poison counter. And here is the strength of Trinket Control, because if we had a hand like this against Iset Post would just roll over and die, or cast Flame Slashes. But there is so much. There is so much that Trinket can do. Trinket has so many cheap removals compared to Iset Post. In double Fume Spitters, for example. I know Iset Post has Electrostatic Bolt and Flame Slash and stuff, but this stuff just adds up. So Muscle Sliver dies. I'm gonna sacrifice the plated sliver. And then rancor the muscle sliver. And go to town. But that's also all I can do. And I feel my empire crumbling. He does block. Why does he block? I'm not sure I agree with the block. Especially since I had trample. Okay, so Muscle Sliver is gonna check out. This will give him an interesting dilemma. Now we can get rid of that rancor by killing the plated sliver. And take the 8 damage. No, the 4 damage from the other. Unless he now has Tragic Slip. In which case I just lose the game. Oh, I did get that 8 points of damage, so what else? What else can he do? Well, anything works. Muldrifter would suck. Another capsule. And yeah. I should play this planes because I still have rancor in my hand. I will get shittered and it will suck so bad. Six life. Well, it's safe to go down a bit because Sliver does no direct damage. And actually we don't do anything at all right now. Because we don't have any slivers. And a sliver deck without slivers, that's just sad, isn't it? All those happy little slivers. Dead. All of them. Killed by the executioner's capsules. Oh, I sense Undying Evil on the Muldrifter. Oh my god, that's just broken. Who came up with that? I'm not saying that I came up with that. Better clarify that. I did not build a trinket deck. Even Deluxeicoff thought that yesterday. But I didn't. It was Power T based on a deck designed by DC Casanuda, who was recently playing in a daily I saw. I didn't have the chance to speak with him, but he was playing Mono Black Control, which surprised me quite a lot. But I think his point could have been that Mono Black Control, which is overall just a worse version of Trinket, maybe has a better Fisher matchup. It is a possibility. And as when playing against any control deck, you realize that, you have lost, but it will take forever for the control deck to kill you. But Trinket is a fast deck, so you die in 7 turns instead of many turns, like against this at post. But here's another Muldrifter. Now it will go fast. Uh-oh. This is not going to go well. For the friendly neighborhood slivers. I must remember that Thrill of the Hunt is in the sideboard, not that it does matter right now. If you want to know more about the deck he's playing, it's Blue-Black Trinket Control. As I said, we have done several shows on it. The best one is Pauper Walkthroughs episode 6 on the MagicGatheringStrat YouTube channel, and Pauper Walkthroughs episode 7 on MagicGatheringStrat. So check those out if you haven't. If you want to know more about what I consider the best control deck in Pauper. And right now, he took my Thrill of the Hunt. I have nothing. I am now in the nice position to have no cards in hand, no creatures on the battlefield, and no cards in my graveyard. I am in trouble. Big, big, big trouble. Like Poland at the end of 1939. My god, Fume Spitter. Oh, and Recurring Grim Harvest. It's just broken, isn't it? I'm gonna let him play it out. Of course, I know it's so fun to play it out if you're the Trinket deck. He kills me next turn pretty much no matter what I do. And this doesn't save me. So, let's think about this. What can slivers do against control? We don't have a lot against control. We could try the dust for dust. I don't see the quick slivers doing anything. Armadillo Cloak isn't the best in the matchup. Do we need the life staffs? Maybe. So I think this is what we'll play against Trinket. Except that we have to play 15 cards in the sideboard. I think Armadillo Cloak does more than Thrill of the Hunt does. But on second thought, I changed my mind. What about Quicksliver? It looks like the only anti-control card here. Prismatic Strands for the Crypt Rats. Yeah. Would you like to play first? Oh, yes. Would you like to... Would you like to play a Sidewinder Sliver? Yes, I would like to do that. Except I really needed green mana on the field, but I will have that eventually. Uh-oh! This is not going to end well. So I play the Guildgate, play the Plated Sliver, whereupon the Fume Spitter will kill the Sidewinder. No, he didn't. So then I can outflank him and do a mighty point of damage. Oh, how the blue-black deck trembles in fear. It's not like I have crazy beatdown going on either, because I don't have any of the pumpers that pumps power. I don't have my predatory sliver. Slipper. Yeah, do I want poison or reach? I want a 2/2, but actually getting the virulent sliver here. He's gonna do the same trick as last time, isn't he? But it's not gonna work against flanking. Except that it is. But I do play the virulent sliver. Virulent sliver. So he will become... He'll block, get flanked, sacrifice, then get a 2/2 that is not flanked, and just kill my sliver. So I think this is my attack then, so he can't kill the plated sliver. But no, it wasn't what he did. And now there is a poison counter in his life. I should know that people that board in Dust to Dust against Trinket usually don't get payoff for it. So maybe that was a mistake. I just love Dust to Dust. Ever since the dark, I love that card. But I know it's clunky. I know it often doesn't work. And especially against Trinket, it has like a little bit of artifacts. Like 6. It's not the best. If I could get a Trinket and... ooh. This is of course horrible, horrible news. If they have Poisonous 1 twice, they do indeed give 2 poison counters, but we still only get 7. Rancor is something we can play here. Just for some extra wumpa, because we will get it back. And there's not much wumpa going on. We're just going to do 4 damage and 3 poison counters, and then everybody's going to die. Including, poetical enough, the Fume Spitter. Poetical enough, can you even say that in English? If there is anything particular you want to see on the YouTube channel, let me know. I have an idea for a new show, actually. I might run that by you in a video soon. There is another Pauper chat with Deluxeicoff coming up. I've already filmed it. Let me know if you liked the first one. Or the second one, the Elves Delrufiend thing. It is the time of the nasty little crypt rat, and he will now destroy my whole team. He can do 3 damage. So it's better to wait for crypt rat to die before starting to play new slivers. And if he now crypt rats, I can actually play Verland Xeno. And don't be in too bad of a shape. One point of damage. Yep. Huh? Okay. Here comes Verdant Sliver. And Xeno Sliver. Xena Sliver. No, that's not right. Oh. That was tragic indeed. Really tragic. That guy, we don't like him. But he's getting a trinket, so maybe he'll play the capsule now and I can get him with Dust Dust. Play the trinket! Play your capsule, sir. Yes! Though, I have to do it now. Well, that was a 2-for-1, but what else happens? Not much. He's actually attacking me now, so that's embarrassing. And here is a Muldrifter. A fully sized normal Muldrifter. Not what we wanted. Plated Sliver. Spinneret Sliver. Here is another reason why Dust isn't very good, because now he needs to play 2 more artifacts for me to hit him with Dust. And that's a lot of artifacts. And some of his artifacts isn't staying around. Like the Nihil Spell Bomb. Or the capsules if he has the mana for them. So Dust is really bad to bring in. So don't do as I say, but do as I do. I think I might have scared you a little bit, Shin, that you want to play Trinket absolutely correctly when you are on video, and that's why it's taking 8 minutes. Or did you have a lag problem last time? Can't remember. But I'm 8 minutes ahead on the clock. That was a rather bad attack, wasn't it? Or maybe it wasn't. Ah, it was just a way to get Undying Evil into play. And now he has 7 cards and I have 2. Which is not the way to win against an aggro deck. Against a control deck, sorry. Oh my god, he had that all figured out. Well, after M14 hits, I can only recommend playing Blue-Black Trinket Control. Because it does trash slivers. Oh, I just had a chopper fly by very low. I am in the villa. It's on the top of a mountain in the middle of a small town in the north of Sweden, and I never had a helicopter go that close to the house. Maybe they are on to me. So what do I do now? What do I do? 1-for-1ing here seems really bad. But it's pretty much all I can do. So here comes nothing. And he should just block with the Trinket Mage and be happy that I offered the trade, yes. And I don't think I'm getting any closer to winning than this. Now he should be able to keep my creatures off the table for the rest of the game. And the 3/3 flyer punishes me for my stupidity. Oh my god. This is what it feels like to be a creature deck against Blue-Black Trinket Control. And now he's gonna wake people from the dead. And Trinket and Iset Post is probably the reason why Slivers haven't done a lot. Because this feels pretty hopeless. Here comes Crypt Rats. Ah, I have a Sliver! And he has Rancor! Fear him! Hear him roar! Oh my god, he died! How am I supposed to win now? How am I supposed to win? I think this is over, if in case you hadn't noticed that I feel that way about this match. And Mr. Chin, you have defeated me with a clean 2-0. Hi Jimcam, shout out to you. In a metagame filled with Trinket Control, don't play Slivers. Not 2 of the most common decks in Pauper. And here is the Cryptrat for the win. Thank you for watching. I'm Dan, and I was playing Slivers against Shin 101, who played Blue-Black Trinket Control.